Go and move forward. That must have been quite the command from God, with the Israelites having escaped slavery in Egypt to rather being set free from slavery in Egypt. And they get going through the desert and they get to the Red Sea, and God says, move forward. There's clearly this obstacle blocking us. We can't do that. And on top of that, the Egyptians, they changed their mind. They're not happy that we're set free, and now they're coming to kill us. And yet you want us to move forward. It seems like it's a bad situation either way. And not only do they not want to go forward, they want to go back. They said it would be better for them to be in slavery in Egypt than to die here in the desert, which is crazy to think about, that they just witnessed and experienced how God has set them free. For all these plagues, they were protected, the Egyptians were not. They were set free, they were rejoicing. They entered in their slaves and they left with a bunch of riches. And now they're like, no, it'd be better to go back in slavery than whatever God has in store for us next. And we listen to that and we think they're crazy, and yet we do the same thing just in our own way in 2025. That how often have we been set free from sin, especially in the sacrament of confession, that the Lord has gifted us with so many graces in our life, and yet we prefer comfort in what we're familiar with rather than the freedom and the joy, but also the unknown that God calls us to next. That just as they wanted to go back to what they were familiar with, so do we, even if it's not good for us. And yet, just like them, the Lord calls us to move. So often we can be paralyzed in just praying and just discerning, Lord, what's my next step? Seeking his advice and his counsel and his grace, and we should. But as a wise priest once told me, God can't drive a parked car. Eventually, we have to move. Eventually, we don't often have certainty that we have to move forward to take that leap of faith, even if there's a great obstacle in front of us, even if we don't understand how God is going to work, but that he's called us to move forward, not to go back to our old way of life, but to move forward into freedom, even if there's a lot of unknown and fear involved too. So today, the Lord asks us, where am I calling you to move forward? Where in our lives have we become stagnant? Where in our lives do maybe we even want to go back to our old way of life? That the Holy Spirit, may he convict our hearts and show us the way that he wants us to move forward, and then give us the grace to do it.